Every farm relies on insect workers, so we find it really important to tell everyone how we rely on them for our business. Without the help of the bees, we wouldn't get these lovely tomatoes. In the olden days, we used to rely on people to pollinate the tomato plants. Now, we use bees to do this for us. Bees are far more efficient, they work a lot harder, and they're a lot easier to manage. On site, we have over 180 hives, all in these boxes. Each hive contains one queen and about 50 to 60 drones which fly around pollinating the flowers. The bees can pollinate up to 10,000 flowers a day, so they need lots of energy to make sure they can do that. In the hive there's a sugar syrup which they can eat. This is what happens when pollination is poor. As you can see, only 4 flowers have been pollinated. Normally, with bee power, we can get up to 16 fruits in a truss, sometimes even more. This is what we get per year, per plant, using bee power. At Cornerways, we produce 180 million tomatoes a year. That's a lot of flowers for the bees to pollinate. We're 3 metres high up here. Here we have a bee's eye view of the crop. This is where the bees spend most of the day. Pollen is a great food source for bees. That is the reason they're jumping around from flower to flower. But in this process, what they actually are doing for us is moving pollen from one flower to the next flower. This is pollination, and that's why we get tomatoes. This is just one of our tomato nurseries. It's 18.5 acres big. That's over 18 football pitches. So imagine how easy it is for a little bee to get lost, especially when all the tomatoes look the same. Here we have over 400 bees. When the bees come out of this row, they look left, they look right to find out where they are, but also to take note of the blue and yellow checkered boards. After a hard day's work pollinating, the bees are tired and want to go back home. The bee flies around and looks for the signs. The signs tell it where its hive is, so it knows where to go back to. Lots of farms in the UK rely on creatures to help them run their farm, whether that's earthworms in the soil, dogs to herd their sheep, or like us, bumblebees to pollinate their crop. Without the bumblebees, we wouldn't get these tomatoes, so they are absolutely crucial for us.